Arsenal has low standards. It doesn't really count. I'm talking about a big club.
What do you do with people like this? What do you do?
You alright, everyone? Welcome back to the First XI. Watch on with myself, Prime, and we've got Will here.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah, sorry, we were gonna do it, then we weren't gonna do it, and then we were all kind of, well, Will and I were speaking on Discord and stuff, and the rest of them were supposed to join us. And I was just like, if we're gonna be talking anyway, why not just go live? So we're live. Hi, Conrad.
This game's going to be so boring, isn't it?
Yeah. But, you know, big talking point, Trent Alexander-Arnold, he's playing in midfield.
Praise the Lord.
And people know my thoughts on Trent.
You think he's the best right back ever, don't you?
I think he's an average right back. Just because you excel in one particular aspect, which is his attacking, does not make him more class. It's my personal opinion, anyway. But you know,
What ball from Henderson? Go on. Go on. Yeah, how have you missed? How have you bloody missed? Saka, how have you missed that, mate? Oh.
Someone put up, I saw the lineup, right, and England tweeted that, and someone quote tweeted it and said, how is Saka starting when he let the country down?
Oh no, that's a corner. Oh, that's a great block. Yeah, you've got a like on Facebook. Thank you. Oh, it's Saka on Bamford's birthday. Happy birthday, Saka. Bamford, you've done nothing to deserve a happy birthday.
Bamford was the second top English goal scorer in the Prem last season, but we move.
Yeah, but he's a fraud, so we move. Who's in goal for England? Sam Johnson. That's interesting. I like Trent in midfield. It's interesting. England are going to... Oh, we've got another like on Facebook. Thank you. We've got a smiley face.
With the laughing face, I did that.
Oh. That's pretty sad. Anyway. Trippier at left back. Go on. Oh, dear. Yeah, it is at the moment, it is a closed panel, Max. At the moment. Talking of closed panel... Prime, do you want to... Oh, he scored! Lingard, 1-0.
Jesse Lingard scored. Talking about baby faces.
Jesse Lingard!
Are you watching it? O'Shea?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good old Lingard. Good old Lingard. I didn't even see it because I didn't know O'Shea in, but, you know.
I'm not taking responsibility for your miss. You chose not to see it. It's not my fault. I don't hold any.
Oh, that is a great finish.
Jay Lings, go on, Jay Lings. Get your space back in United, even though it's never going to happen. But go on, Jay Lings.
Wait, okay, are you an England fan?
No, but I like watching them when they're on.
Nippin says, "Are you opening up the lines? Maybe halftime."
No, I'm a Portugal fan, bro.
Really?
Yeah, they were the first team I watched.
Disappointed.
I am disappointed at times, but they were the first team I watched, national team when I was a kid, so I've just supported them ever since. And I'm not Portuguese or anything. I just like Portugal.
You know what's To be
Just like
fair.
Portuguese.
Oh, Johnson saved himself there. I saved them there.
Yeah,
To be fair, I have
they're great.
I have quite a lot of different different countries like with heritage. I've predominantly after English, it's Irish and Spanish. So I used to support Spain.
We don't accept you, but you know we live.
Well, Prime. There's a reason why I picked Spain over
Bruv,
Ireland.
you're not even Irish, Prime. You're Kenyan, fam. Shut up, man. You're not even from Ireland, bro.
One second, yeah.
I know I seen you running them long runs for them gold medals, blood. Stop it, fam.
Oh
You're
my
East
God,
African.
O'Shea,
Stop
we're
it.
live. God's sake.
Oh, no, we're live. I know.
Don't worry. Well, we can just mute him if he says anything out of control.
You acting like I'm a child, bro. Like if I say anything out of control, Prime.
You are a child.
I'm old. I'm the same age as you, you tit.
No, you're not.
2 years is no difference with the same age, Prime. Stop it.
2 years, 2 years is a difference.
It's not 2 years, is it? It's 4.
It's not.
It
He's
is 4
22.
years. I'm 23.
Oh. So then
Oh,
it's
it's
2 years.
2-0. Lingard again. Oh, it's offside.
Racist.
Say?
Racist. Hi, Daniel.
Do you know what?
2-0.
I need to make a new goal thing because I had one for the Euros and it's gone.
No, that was a beautiful goal, man. Even if it was offside, you just give it for the culture. Look at that goal, bro. That was
What culture? You beat Hungary 4-0 for the culture.
the culture of me doing your job. That's the culture.
Oh,
You know, let's not do this because you know what the comments are like. Let's not do this.
I know what the comments are like, bro. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying, bro. So if you
Sorry.
man want to get onto Prime about his girl in the comments, then that's fine by me.
what the fuck, O'Shea? Fuck's sake.
Yeah, Daniel was offside.
No, I'm joking. It was a good goal, though. It's a shame that was offside because that was a nice goal.
Jordan Henderson dictating play right now, like the baller he is, you know.
Against Andorra. Don't get gas. It's Andorra.
Liverpool's greatest ever captain.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Liverpool's. Actually, you know what? Yeah, you could argue that he is because based off of what he's won,
It's not arguing. He is.
In terms of ability, obviously he's not, because he's not a better football player than Gerrard. But in terms of a captain, he won more. He's won the Premier League.
All that ability from Gerrard. What did he do?
I mean, he carried us to a Champions League final. Every trophy we won under him was because of him. The 5 trophies we won was mainly because of him. Under
Man said 5 trophies, you know.
It's kind of petty.
In one season, we won 5 trophies in one season. By the way,
really, that's mad. No Liverpool fan ever. No Liverpool fan. Was the last time Chelsea were what?
What won 5 trophies in a season? Was it never?
I mean, we're gonna do what so we're gonna do what Liverpool did in their title winning season. We're gonna count the Champions League as this season. So we've won 2.
We didn't count it as that season though. That's
just because you took the photos together.
Yeah, even the way we're taking the photos.
Fans, no, but even the way Liverpool fans say it.
Let me just clarify this here. So you're saying that taking photos of the trophies together means that we're trying to claim we did it in the first season.
Yes.
It's got nothing to do with the fact that we're celebrating major trophies we've won under the Klopp era, and we're going, look what we've just won in the past 2 years. Which all the players, by the way, put that in their captions on social media. Look what we've won over the past 18 months. None of the players actually said this is the double, by the way. So I don't get what the issue is. All it is rival fans that get hurt, bro. They don't like to see Liverpool fans celebrate. That's all
Mustafa says Gerrard couldn't even lead Liverpool to a league title. Yeah, he slipped. Max Tiger says if it went in, I would have said Jesse. You blame who?
I blame Rodgers for that, bro. He's the reason we lost the league that season. He took the piss.
No, he's not.
He did. To be fair, he did take the piss with Palace.
You look at the Palace game.
Mm-hmm.
You look at the Palace game, and then you look what he did with Jose. I mean, why would you do that with Jose? Why not just accept what you're being told and go with that? Instead, you wanted to piss off Jose Mourinho, and then he did what he did in the Palace game. So, of course, I blame him.
If Gerrard didn't slip, Liverpool would have got a draw from that game and not lost against Chelsea.
Why are you going for? Why are we going for the window? Just go for the draw. Why are we
No, I
going
didn't
for the
say.
win?
I
Why are
no,
we
I didn't. No,
pushing
I
for the
didn't.
win?
No, I didn't say. I didn't say you wouldn't go for the win. I'm saying that you guys would have drawn the game
But we
because we
slipped. He
wouldn't.
slipped. He
Yes,
slipped
and
because
that's how we scored. And that's how we scored the first one.
exactly. But how did it happen? Because Rogers pushed man for the said, "Ah, go for the win." Why are you doing
No,
that?
no, 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 no. It's because no. It's because no.
Settle for the
It's
draw.
because no, no. You guys lost quite literally because Gerard slipped.
You can't blame the slip on Rodgers. Rodgers didn't
It's,
put
it's
fucking
literally Gerard
Rodgers
slipped. That's
didn't
why you lost the game.
Rodgers didn't put fucking lube on Gerard's boots, right, to make him slip over. You can't blame that on Rodgers.
So
Right?
Gerard's slip is the reason why Liverpool didn't
You can
score
blame.
again.
You can maybe blame the second. Maybe it's the maybe you can blame the second goal on Rodgers by saying you guys should push more and try and get a point and score in that game. But if Gerrard didn't slip in the first place, the worst thing that would have happened is would have been a 0-0 draw because you know Chelsea were not going to concede that game, and arguably Chelsea would not have found a way to score either because all we were doing is playing packed bus counter attack without a striker, with our B team, by the way. So.
All I'm
we
saying
didn't
is
have Hazard or anything.
that you guys made Thomas Callas look world class.
Exactly. But it is what it is.
No, you know what? Yeah, fuck both of you, and that's all I'm gonna say is fuck both of you. Innit?
God.
It's not the first time. It's not the last time you slipped against Chelsea. Letting us sign Saul. We've got the things ready.
He slipped the league, and people think he was talented as Scholes. Oh, Scholes would never.
To be fair, Scholes did lose soccer aid, so we can mark that down against him.
Oh yes,
Do you
just
know what?
soccer
You
is
see, you're
comparable to
talking about
LeBron.
Saul. You see how you're talking about Saul, yeah. Like all banter aside, let's talk for a serious thing now, yeah. I put this on Twitter. And I had Liverpool fans getting on me for this. I don't understand why Liverpool fans are just cool about this. I'm on about the local fans in Liverpool. Why are we just cool about this? You know what I'm saying? You got United fans were willing to storm the stadium, and it wasn't just because of the Super League. That was built up over their hatred for the Glazers anyway. Arsenal fans have done the same for Kroenke. Yet our fans, we don't spend money and we don't say or do anything about it. I don't get the logic. If this was Chelsea, if Roman Abramovich was doing what FSG had been doing for the past 4 years at Chelsea after winning the Champions League and Premier League, Stamford Bridge would have been hijacked. People would have broke into Stamford Bridge and trashed the stadium. Yes or no? 2 Chelsea fans, yes or no?
They wouldn't.
No, they wouldn't have.
They wouldn't have trashed the stadium because they own the pitch. They wouldn't disrespect it.
They would have done what United fans did at Old Trafford the other
No, they
month.
wouldn't. No, the most Chelsea fans would have done is complain on Twitter and YouTube. You know why?
No, they would have
Because
protested, but I don't think they would have trashed the stadium.
I don't think they would have. I don't think they would have protested. You know why? Because and maybe not to the extent of
Super League, though.
Yes, no, because they protested the Super League. They didn't protest Chelsea.
Yeah, but that's the
being
first
back.
time the board have utterly fucked up. Imagine if it was happening for years. I think they would protest.
But again, no, well, the board didn't fuck up. The football fucked up. The world of football fucked up, not just Chelsea football club. So, again, if.
So let me ask you guys this question: then are you telling me that honestly, in your opinion, you think the reaction that Liverpool fans are giving about this situation with FSG is normal, and that we shouldn't
No,
be? I shouldn't be expecting more from Liverpool fans.
O'Shea, I'm taking what you said as in would they trash the stadium? Literally, they wouldn't trash the stadium, but they would protest. There would be boycotts.
Bro, I feel like going down to Anfield and trashing the stadium. I'm in Liverpool right now. I feel like getting down to Anfield and breaking into the stadium. That's what I feel like doing. Because it's like
can't do that. You guys cannot do that. You can't do that. You know why? Because as bad as you guys can say FSG is running everything, their response is we've just won the Premier League, we've just won the Champions League.
What's that got to do with anything though, bruv? Why are you not spending money? Why are you not spending money? Don't give me the rubbish about COVID. Don't give me the rubbish about we haven't got the money. The finances on paper show us that we do have money to go and spend 100 million in a season. We do. It's a financial fact. We just do. Go on.
Well, then why don't you guys get onto Klopp? Because when Klopp defends them and stuff and says stuff like, he'd rather keep Ox than buy a central midfielder like Verratti or something, you guys, back him and defend him. So
because it's not because he's only saying what he's been told to say, bruv. Like if Klopp comes out, we've seen with Jose, you can't come out anymore and chat shit to the owners on in press conferences because you'll just get sacked. And
Yeah,
we
but-
can't afford.
my point is though, Liverpool fans will listen to what Klopp says and they will trust and believe him instead of clearly seeing that he's just being, told to say whatever, or he's being made to defend FSG.
That's my point, though. That's the point I'm making. Why aren't Liverpool fans doing anything? Like you can't say I'm included in that because you hear me online all the time talking about this. So it's got nothing to do. It's not me. I'm saying other Liverpool fans, especially the local fans that live in the city, like. Every time there's a match, we go there with love and all of that. Oh yeah, you'll never walk alone, and the atmosphere in Anfield is always great, bruv. Why is there not boos? Why are fans not booing in the stadium? Why are fans not kicking off? And it's not kicking off, I mean, where the police get called or anything. I just mean, why isn't there not booing in the stadium? Why is there not banners in the stadium saying FSG spend money? You get me? Why are we not applying pressure?
You know what? Like Arsenal fans did, and United fans done for when they wanted Wenger out, etc. Planes going over with the banners as well.
Do you know what I'm saying? We're not even asking for FSG out, bro. We're just saying spend money. We're a big club. We have big club money. Our portfolio has just tripled. We went from being worth 300 million 10 years ago to 7.7 billion now. We can spend money. We're not as rich.
We've got a Nike brand deal now as well.
Exactly. There's none of this PR rubbish about COVID, about Liverpool not being able to spend because the owners aren't as rich as Roman or that's rubbish. It's completely rubbish. Yeah, they're not as rich as Roman. It's irrelevant.
Liverpool have the potential to, like, for example, I'm not saying obviously you're a bigger club than PSG, but you could have like the brand exposure of like a PSG if you spent money. Like you could get Jordan deals. You could become bigger than you already are.
How do you think Klopp has a part to play? Because again, I've heard excuses and stuff, and Liverpool fans have said Klopp, he likes having a smaller squad. He likes working with a smaller squad. So if that's also the case, it's part of a Klopp issue. No?
Yeah, I do think I don't think it helps the situation, but at the same time, I'm not going to put any onus on Klopp because I don't want Klopp to come out and start complaining in the media because that's when he'll get sacked. So I don't want that. What I want is for the owners to listen to the fans. Roman listens to the fans. If the fans want something, Roman gets it. The only reason why Roman signed the players he did was because of what the fans were saying. All the fans were talking about Kai Havertz. All of a sudden, Chelsea signing. You get where I'm coming from?
But maybe you guys need. I don't know. Maybe you need. Maybe you need Klopp to get sacked. Maybe you again for the.
No, come on, bro. Don't be silly.
No, that sounds drastic. But my point is, maybe you guys need something drastic for your fans to actually get together and start, protesting.
But then that'll be the end of Liverpool. I don't want that. I don't want us to have to rebuild something from the bottom. I want us to just carry on from where we left off. And we can still do that with Jurgen Klopp. What I'm saying is these owners need to just invest money. And I'm sorry, but when I hear Liverpool fans saying things like, would you want us to end up in debt like Manchester United? And that just pisses me off as well. Because it's like, no, United are in debt because of over a decade of dodgy deals and taking out loans in the club's name. Liverpool is not going to end up.
The Glazers bought the club.
Exactly. The United was bought in debt, and they've ended up in more debt because of the dodgy deals and the loans that have been taken out by the Glazers. Liverpool is not going to end up in debt if PSG decide to spend 100 million out of their own profits. It's not going to affect the club. Yeah. It's not going to throw the club off balance. It's not going to put the club into administration.
Three signings a window. 3 good signings a window. 3 good signings each summer, 1 in January. You still build. Like if you got Konate, Saul, and let's say Doku, that's a good window.
But you know what, bruv? I don't even look. We're looking at players like backup. We're looking at players like backup. As much as I love Doku, of course I want Doku, but I'm looking at United have just signed Sancho, Varane, and Ronaldo. Chelsea after having a £230 million window have then just gone and signed Lukaku. City have gone and signed Jack Grealish and attempted to sign Harry Kane, and it was only Daniel Levy that pretty much put a stop to that. You get me? So why are we not going out and we're looking at Kanates and Dokus and all of these players, bro? Why are we not going out and going, hit Dortmund? Here's 150 million. Give us Haaland. Do you understand? Why not? People sit there and laugh at Liverpool. Chelsea have just done the same thing with Inter Milan. City have just done the same thing with Aston Villa. United have just done the same thing with Dortmund and Real Madrid. So there's no reason for Liverpool not to go, okay, Dortmund, give us Haaland. There's 150 million. Fuck his release clause. Here's 150 million. There's no reason for it. There's literally zero excuse for it. Other than FSG's business model is they like to sell to buy. They do the exact same thing with the Red Sox. So it's not about Liverpool not having money. It's the owners. It's their business model. That's how they run the club. It just annoys me, bro. There's no excuse for it. There's zero.
Yeah, I know, but for them, I don't know. From their point of view, it has worked thus far, and it's a thing of if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Bro, it hasn't worked though. It hasn't worked, bro. How has it worked? Because we won 2 major trophies, and we only won those trophies based off a Coutinho sale, a sale that was never supposed to happen. Let's not act silly here, Prime. Liverpool didn't want to sell Coutinho. Klopp didn't want to sell Coutinho. That sale only happened because Coutinho wanted to leave. You understand?
Yeah,
that's the only reason why that happened. If Coutinho wanted to stay, we wouldn't have Van Dijk and Alisson right now, or Fabinho. Thus, we wouldn't have won the Premier League or Champions League. So what model works? This model doesn't work, bruv. You understand? It's ridiculous, man.
I don't know. Maybe it's a thing of they'll sell Salah or something. Because I read somewhere Salah wants, is it like something mad? Oh, 500k. I was going to say 300. He wants 500k, which I don't know if that's true or not, but
He's one of the best players in the world. After bonuses, probably, I can imagine.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of makes sense. He's one of the best players in the world, so fair enough. I guess it kind of makes sense. But you guys don't deal with that, don't you? I don't think you guys pay high wages like that. So maybe it's a thing of they're putting it out in the papers, so Liverpool fans hear that and no, maybe they turn against Salah, so it makes it easier to sell him.
Do you know what's funny with that, though? Do you know what's funny with that? The fact that Liverpool fans always bring up net spend, but then they're offering players like Origi over 100k a week, you know, or they've given them in the past 100k a week when they're willing to offer Salah a massive pay rise. People don't understand the bonuses and wages, agent fees all need to come into consideration when you're talking about net spending and shit like that. Because I'm sick of Liverpool fans keep on going, oh, Klopp's only spent this net. I don't care. Look at the wages that Liverpool have given to players when extending their contracts.
Yeah. Hold on.
They were bought in debt. Ask any Manchester United fan. Manchester United were bought in debt. They were in debt when the Glazers bought it. Ask any Manchester United fan. You can ask Indiana, Rachel, Mark Goldbridge, whoever.
Bro, you're just trolling, bro. You're getting off like we're having an argument, yeah, and I've said triple because a word's come out. This is the problem with social media. You say a word in an argument and people stick on that and go, "Oh, you said triple," even though that's not the maths. Like even though in normal society, in an argument, people will say words and throw out a word because they're annoyed and make a mistake. The point is, Liverpool's value has gone up astronomically. Yeah, so we can spend money like the big boys can spend money. United were bought in debt, and they're in debt now. So whether or not this, you know what, I'm not even getting into an argument about that. The point is, yeah, it's when Liverpool fans try to say that, oh, you don't want us to end up like United in debt. It's like, bro, a club is not going to end up in debt because you decide to spend 150 million on a player. It just doesn't work like that. It happens because you take out loans and you do deals and it doesn't work out and things like that. That's how you end up in debt. If Liverpool went out and slapped 150 million on Haaland, the club is not going to end up in debt because of that. It's just not going to happen. There's zero excuse for it. Do you know what I'm saying? I just it frustrates me. And as for the comment about stop buying merchandise, I don't buy merchandise. I haven't bought this season's Liverpool kit or T-shirt at all, and I don't intend to.
O'Shea is telling the truth there. He doesn't.
Wayne Moll says, can I ask Will and Prime a question?
The tweet.
Would you prefer Tchouaméni or Bellingham? I'd rather Bellingham, personally.
I haven't. I only watched Tchouaméni first time yesterday.
I like Tchouaméni.
And I watch Dortmund sometimes, but I don't focus on Bellingham, so I don't really. I don't know. I don't really have a preference. I want Locatelli, so, and we're not going to get him, so I don't really care.
He's Juventus now, isn't he? So
he's on loan for like 2 seasons.
Yeah, with an option.
Why was Samantha Reyes blocked?
Because she was advertising her game and whatever, and just live streams in the chat.
She's a Twitch streamer?
No, she runs like illegal streams. It seems like she was advertising them.
All right, cool, fair enough. But what was I trying to say? The tweet you're talking about, O'Shea, where is it? I can put it up on your Twitter and stuff. How long ago was it from?
What tweet?
You were talking about how you tweeted something. Basically, this whole topic we were talking about with FSG and stuff. It stemmed from you saying that on Twitter. How long ago was the tweet from?
This was about a week ago or something.
Okay, that's too long. I was gonna try and. I thought it was like a day or so ago. But if anyone wants to follow his Twitter and interact with O'Shea about this with Liverpool, if you disagree with him or you agree, whichever, here's his Twitter. There you go. I'm assuming you want people to follow you, yeah?
Yeah. Nice one, Prime. Shay J_O. Obviously, that's my Twitter there. But yeah, man, because you know what, it just upsets me, man. This whole situation with Liverpool is no excuse for it. It's like I want us to move like a big club, so I don't want us to have to wait until Salah and Mane are getting over the hill before we have to buy new players. There's no reason for why. You look at, for example, Mbappe, and I'm not saying we're going to sign Mbappe because it looks like he's going to Real Madrid. But the point is, why do we have to sell Salah to buy Mbappe? Why not buy Mbappe and have them competing for the right wing spot? Chelsea would do that. United would do that. You understand? You get where I'm coming from? Why would you have to sell Firmino to buy Haaland? Have them compete for that spot. You get me? Is that not what United do? Is that not what Chelsea do? There you go.
Do you think that Jota is the Mane replacement?
No, Jota's the Firmino replacement. He's a forward.
But he's crap down the middle.
He scored the most goals for Liverpool down the middle. He scored most of his goals have come
but his all-round game isn't good enough to get Salah and Mane into the game like what Firmino can do. He can't press like Firmino.
Well, this is why
I play better down the middle, but your whole team doesn't play well when he plays down the middle.
I don't know. It's a bit of a difficult one then, because obviously Firmino is one of the best at what he does in terms of dragging defenders out of positions and allowing that space for Mane and Salah to run through and score goals. But at the same time, he doesn't get goals, bruv. So what do? You can't not play Mane, because when Mane doesn't play, Salah doesn't usually play well. Neither does Firmino. It's the front three that have to play together. If Firmino plays, we won't get a goal from the middle. If Jota plays through the middle, he's not going to drag defenders out of position. So it's a bit of a difficult. There you go. He'll score. So then,
is that not then up to Jurgen Klopp to figure out a different way of playing? If that's the case.
That's the thing. And I do think he has figured that out. I think it was the Norwich game, the first game of the season. And what he did was he started with Jota. Jota got a goal, and then he subbed Jota for Firmino, and then Firmino got a goal, and then Salah got a goal.
Firmino was great when he came on, yeah. Jota wasn't really good in that game though, but he scored.
I mean,
that's all we need from Jota. That's all we need from Jota. Just score a goal.
I mean, that's fair, but it's also like, Norwich. So, for example, if you playing Chelsea, or you have Atletico Madrid in your group again and stuff like that, Firmino didn't really do anything against Chelsea. Jota came on and he only had a header. can you really rely on that? Salah, I know he scored the penalty, but he was silent all game. Mane, same thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think our midfield. Look, we played Harvey Elliott against you guys.
Yeah,
which
true.
was also, look, as much as I like Harvey Elliott, and he's definitely a great little wonder kid, I think Klopp is looking at the Fodens and the Greenwoods and thinking, well, it's worked with them, so why don't we push Harvey Elliott to start playing? No, we should have started with the strongest possible squad available, which would have been Thiago, Henderson, and Fabinho. We should have started with that midfield. And we didn't. We should have started with Siniskas. I don't know why we started with Robertson. The guy is not 100% match fit, and we started with Robertson. So I don't understand why that decision was made.
Well, they were brought in for 744 mil via loan, and the Glazers used the club's assets as collateral for the loan and the club's revenue to pay the installment. That's why it's called leveraging. They in touch. Okay.
Either way, the club's in debt though, so we're not even on this point anymore though. So it's fine.
Listen, all I gotta say, United's window is like they have a short window compared to Chelsea's. This Chelsea team. If I look at United and Chelsea team, United have a far shorter window than Chelsea. Because if you look at Varane, like 29, Ronaldo is 36. Look at the team around the Pogba's final season, he's probably gonna leave. Many of the players, Rashford's injury prone, so they've got like I'll say 1 or 2 years.
To be fair, Varane is 28. To be fair.
I mean, center backs. Well, Varane uses pace, so let's see how he develops, I guess. But world class center backs, they can last 34, 35. You know, Thiago Silva's 36, and this is probably his last season. And Chiellini is like what, 38 or something.
Yeah.
So,
no, Chiellini is a 40-year-old man, brother. I've told you about Chiellini anyway, Clive. I'm so glad I'm actually on a stream with you right now, but we'll get to that in a minute, guys. Can I just say before we carry on though, like, share, and subscribe to this channel, First 11, First XI. And I see that smash button getting hit. That's that like button getting smashed. Yeah, subscribe, people. But yeah, when it comes to centre backs, they can sort of last longer than other players, I guess. United signing Varane is nothing more than an absolute bargain for what was it, 40 million, bro? Yeah. Absolute steal. I don't know why Liverpool didn't go for him. We needed a centre back. We don't know if Van Dijk's going to be the same. Gomez is made of biscuits. Matip is made of rich tea. And
I'll ask you a question, all right? If you were to buy a creative player, like you wanted to buy a creative player, would you have taken Jesse Lingard in this window? Would you avoid him?
Not for the price that United want for him. Not for 25 million. I would have Jesse Lingard in the.
All right, so if United put him for a 12 million price tag, right, you'll take him if you're local.
Yes, had we have got rid of Shaqiri, Naby, Ox, then yeah, I would have said, yeah, come on, bring him in, 12 million. You know, is he? But the only issue is though, Lingard would never have come to Liverpool because he's a United boy, so he's never ever going to put on a Liverpool shirt, bro. So that would never have happened. And if it did, he probably wouldn't play his best for Liverpool because he's a United fan. So that's the only reason why I'd be reluctant to have Lingard is, would he really play his heart and soul out for Liverpool knowing that he grew up hating us? So that's the only thing. But yeah, for 12 million, I'd take Lingard because Lingard's a good player. Don't get me wrong. I've said he's trash before, but he is a good player, isn't it? Don't
get me wrong, though. Like West Ham, Moyes changed him, definitely. Like, I thought it was just I'll say I thought he was a dog, but look at him, what he did for West Ham was important to the last season.
How come you man didn't go for him? That's what I'm surprised about, is that you man didn't go for Lingard because you guys need a creative midfielder.
I don't think we're willing to pay that much money for a player. That even then, listen.
Wait, how much was Lingard?
40 mil. He was quoted at 40 mil.
You spent 50 on Ben White.
I would because they need to do well for us.
They need.
Do you know what you should do, Samuel? Do you know what you should do? Is actually go to the women's side, get Minderman and say, "Look, can you come and score goals for us? Because no one else can."
They're not. Trust me, she's not. She wouldn't bag a lot of goals because Arsenal don't create anyway.
So, Wow.
Do you know what
Well,
Arsenal
okay.
needed, bro? And I'm pissed off at Prime because he didn't put the post up on Twitter that I asked him to. But
I did.
what Arsenal
Did I?
you? Did you put that meme up? I don't think you did put the meme up.
Oh,
The meme, bro.
oh, that one. Oh, yeah. Hold on.
But what Arsenal needed, yeah, Arsenal should have signed Awar, Maddison, and that should have been your midfield with Partey. Yeah, you got.
I'll show you. I think
Aubameyang-
so. The team
Go on,
said
go
is our bullshit transfer strategy. You're waiting, listen, this is alright. They said this summer we're gonna buy young development players, and now they said next summer we're gonna buy 3 players in their prime, like top quality players. Why not do it now when there's 3 quality players in their prime available in this window? Why wait 1 year? It makes no sense.
Dude,
I'm trying to
I'm
say,
being
bro.
honest. I bet all the Arsenal fans that said they didn't want to sign Jorginho when they were heavily linked last time, I bet they feel a bit stupid now. Let's just say that.
You know why?
Yeah.
We just
Yeah.
it felt like listen. The reason if Jorginho was playing for a club like Atalanta and he was doing that, we would have said yes. But the reason he plays for Chelsea, we didn't want to be seen as like Chelsea's how you say feeder club.
No,
Not
no,
feeder
but it's
club.
not that. No, but it's not that. It's the way your fans react. Your fans would have hated buying Jorginho, even though you needed him.
Yeah. I think Willian set us off though. That's not the thing. Willian
Because
just
imagine
You
if
know
you
what
had
it
a
is, Samuel?
midfield
Samuel, I'm just going to be honest with you, yeah? Do you know what it is? Is that nobody that works for Arsenal actually cares about your club, bro. And when you
that's
actually,
what I'm saying, bro.
when you look at the deals and the decisions that have been made, even way back to Wenger, like back 2014, trying to offer Liverpool 49 million and £1 for Suarez, doing dumb shit like that. Like nobody cares about your club, bro. And you can see with the decision making.
What do you mean nobody cares? Well, we're still on everybody's mind in that and the discussion of Sky Sports and every
No,
nation.
I don't mean nobody cares in that way. I mean the people that work for your club don't care about your club. If you
Yeah.
your club don't care about your club, fam. It's like having a child and the parents don't care about the child,
You
fam.
know what we should do, yeah? All right. Get rid of Edu, right? I bring in 3 technical directors. Have Michael Edwards do the financial aspect, and have Mark Overmars do the footballing aspect.
Michael Edwards, bro. Man said Michael
You
Edwards.
know what we
bro.
should have done this summer? Do you know the truth? What you should have done this summer? You should have gone for Ralph Rennick from who's done IB Leipzig.
He's at Moscow now.
Bought him instead of Edu, and he would have steadied the ship, I think, for your club in that middle, because he's experienced and understands the situation of rebuilding a club. And he's gone to Loco Moscow,
Yeah.
and doing a job over there. It's like that for me was
They
the
should have,
stupidest mistake they done.
They should have offered Ralph Ragnick the bloody manager job as well. They should offer him a manager, technical director job.
Prime.
He's a
Bring
very
in,
good coach as well.
there's a bad taste from the Wenger days because listen, the clubs are not going to go that Wenger type role again, where the manager we have a manager who controls everything in the club.
Oh, Shay, what do you want me to bring up?
Put up that meme, bro, that I sent you. It should be in your messages because I sent it to you.
You know, you're talking about Harvey
Wait,
Elliott.
hold on.
You know, you're talking about Harvey Elliott earlier.
Yeah.
Wayne, are you?
Yeah, Harvey Elliott just lives down the road from me. His mum and dad lives just down the road from me, about 4 doors down.
Give him a lock,
Right.
saying, "Listen, you ain't better Mason Mount."
So we all getting free tickets then, seeing as you know his parents then, yeah? We all getting free tickets.
No. I know that he's how good he is because I've seen like him practicing just down the road, just the things he does. It's just he is a good player, very good player.
Harvey Elliott is the future of Liverpool, but he shouldn't have started against Chelsea. Like it's ridiculous. Why are we starting kids against a make or break game?
Because Thiago's shit.
But he's not though, bruv. He's not. He was arguably our best midfielder last season, bar Wijnaldum. When you watched him play, he ran midfields, did he not? Did Thiago not run midfields when he got into his stride?
When he went injured.
There you go. So he's not injured. You play the man. You play him for Henderson and Fabinho. There's no reason for why we started Harvey Elliott. The same reason why there was no reason we started Robertson over Simiskas. It's just ridiculous. And then we draw the game against these pricks, yeah. And
I mean, Wayne is also one of these so-called pricks, but you know,
by the way.
Wait,
29 years of being a prick, but you know, that's all.
Wait, see, Ryan, are you season ticket holder Chelsea? Oh, you're not. You ain't got a season ticket.
I haven't got a season ticket.
Uh,
So who do you support, Wayne? Who do you support?
Chelsea, through and through.
Chelsea. Fuck Chelsea.
29
Man. Listen,
years.
you see this?
Mr. Chelsea. Okay, no,
Before there's money, no one can
Yeah.
tell me I'm a glory hunter.
I remember.
And
I remember.
Wayne, you are a glory hunter because you knew Roman was coming. That's the thing. Your source,
before he came, I
sources,
knew.
yeah,
No,
your
but Prime,
sources told you.
You Prime can't call anybody a glory hunter because Will is from London, so is Samuel, and Wayne said he supported Chelsea for 29 years. You're Irish, bruv. Why do you support Chelsea, bro? You've got you're only 22, so you've not even grown up before the Roman era. Why do you support Chelsea?
I did. Roman hasn't been here 22 years.
Bro,
23.
you was born in 1998, bro. So you don't remember the time before Roman. Stop it, man.
O'Shea, you can't say that. Wait a minute, O'Shea. You're the one that keeps on going about how you lived through the mid 2000s. You're only 20 years old.
So I did grow up in the mid 2000s, didn't I? In
Yeah,
2000
I
and
remember how life was so simple back then.
2010 is the mid 2000s. I was 9, bro. So
What do you mean
I lived.
2000 to 2009, bro?
That's the early 2000s.
Wait, no, wait a minute. I thought you meant as in the noughties, like that decade. Oh, okay, I get that. I get
The
that.
noughties. I do remember the noughties, but I was a kid in it. But I mean, like the mid 2000s is like 2010.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Oh,
my
yeah.
bad.
That's what I'm trying to say. So Prime's gone silent because he knows you can't answer for that, Prime, because you don't remember life before Roman because you was too young. So what's your excuse?
I also don't remember, life in 1998, but I was born in 1998. So
That's the Chelsea won that.
This comeback I've ever heard in my life. That makes no sense, bro.
No, it does make sense.
Listen, put this meme
How
up.
long was Liverpool for then?
You know what? I see. Wait. Before Roman came, Chelsea had a good team. These ones were still qualifying for the Champions League.
Yeah, we were winning things here and there. Yeah, we were winning things.
But the thing is, we were so good because of we were the first team in the Premier League that played the European way. So we got the European players in like Zola, Vialli, Twandy Flo, Damchescu, Frank Leboeuf. We started getting them players in, and then we started playing that way because Wood Hullet came over, and then we just started playing better, and we just gradually got to the point where in 2000 I think we qualified for the Champions League.
Yeah.
And I remember because we played AC Milan and Dennis Wise scored a lovely goal against them. And then Ken Bates decided to put us in bankrupt. And
we for a pound, wasn't it?
Yeah, we did think that Chelsea was going to get liquidated. And then Roman just come just in time. He was going to buy Tottenham.
The £1 billion goal.
They decided to buy us instead.
And that's why we have the song The Liquidator.
Could you imagine, bro? Prime would have been
Is that actually true?
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh, I thought it was
Wait, didn't we win the Cup Winners' Cup in '98 against Real Madrid?
Yeah, 1997, 98, yeah, because I was there in Stockholm.
Bloody
that's why my favourite player, because I witnessed that goal and I'll never forget it.
Just to think about it, bro. Prime would have been a Tottenham fan had things worked out differently. Had Roman made a different decision and gone and took the.
I would not have been. I would not have been a Tottenham because I'm Chelsea because of people in my family. All right, so that's what I'm going to say. And they've been supporting Chelsea since the '80s. So that's what I'm going to say.
I'm a Chelsea fan because of my dad.
Yeah, so Prime would be a Chelsea fan either way.
Oh yeah, George. Was it because of Desai? And George Weah played for Chelsea as well, isn't it? Desai.
My dad's not Desai, but okay.
No, I'm saying because
I'm messing. I know what you mean. I'm messing with you.
Listen, Prime. The thing you need to know about Prime is Prime supports whoever Jose works for. So right now, Prime's a Roma fan, and I don't know who Jose is going to go to next, but whoever he does, that's who Prime support.
Chelsea Wolf says, I was 14 when Roman took over. Never knew he would have been such a legendary owner. Yeah,
such a corrupt Such a corrupt and
Oh, okay. Should we talk about corrupt, right? Should we talk about what your
Wait.
sponsors?
No. I'm gonna go somewhere. No, I'm gonna go something. No, I won't go there. I was gonna bring up.
Yeah, let's not go into it because then that will solely go into politics, and then you know.
No, I was gonna say Heisel, and I was like, fuck it.
Because I don't know
for
politics
God's
that
sake,
go over my
Samuel.
head. I've got no
Right.
idea.
No, leave it.
Did you say you were going to say Heisel?
No, just leave it, friend. Leave it.
listen, I don't know of any corruption or scandals that Liverpool have had during my lifetime. So
Do you want me to
I'm
name
just
them?
gonna.
The biggest scandal you guys have had is not winning the Premier League in 30 years, but we move.
There we go. That's fine. That's fine.
It's not for a big club. It's not fine.
Prime, should I really mock you, bro? You support a club, yeah, and the fans don't even like you.
I
Explain
know,
it.
but O'Shea, no one likes me. It's nothing new.
I'm not talking about bro,
Always
you support a club where the fans would rather you not be a fan of the club. So should we really
Yes,
go
I
there?
know.
Bro?
I know. I don't like Chelsea fans either. If I wasn't a Chelsea fan, I'd mock them every day. But you know,
Hang on, Prime. I'm a Chelsea fan. You like me?
No, I like individuals, but the fan base as a whole, I don't.
Okay. Well, I'm not getting insulted on the channel, so I'll be shooting.
There's certain fans, you know,
Wayne,
that
if
I
we
don't
didn't
like.
like you, we wouldn't let you on. So that's what I'm gonna say.
We'll go over to Chelsea.
Wait.
No.
What do you mean we? I asked him.
Wait a second. Let's rewind for a second. How the fuck is there an Arsenal fan in this chat and we're not even getting onto him? Yeah, I don't get that. One second.
Because it's Samuel. We feel sorry for him.
It's not bun that. Listen, Samuel.
I've got to deal with football in Arsenal. Come on.
Listen.
That's not a thing I need to deal with.
Listen. At least everything on the screen is real except for your profile picture, O'Shea.
Bro, when I went onto the Premier League, Samuel, when I went onto the Premier League website the other day, look at
Gerald Honours, 0 Premier League titles, bro. 0.
Listen, I went onto the Premier League website the other day, and I looked at the table, and I had to accept cookies just to see Arsenal, bro. I had to accept the cookies just to see Arsenal. That's how far down you are. I couldn't even see Arsenal on the table. I had to accept cookies, bro.
Oh shit, I had to check if I had no THC because I looked at the screen. I was like, am I dreaming or something?
Bro, you're 20th. How are you chatting to me? You're 20th, bro. You're 20th, bro. How are you chatting to me? You finished last season and you finished 8th the season before then. How are you trying to chat to me or any other fan, bro? You're Everton FC. You're not even Everton, bro. You're
Everton cooked you at your own ground. 25 years, 30 years, they cooked you. Carl Don rolled up to Anfield. You took 6 L's in a row, bro. For the greatest Premier League champions in history. Self-proclaimed, all right? Self-proclaimed greatest Premier League champion in history.
Bro, you as an Arsenal fan can never banter anybody else, bro.
What do you mean banter? I'm bringing up facts.
You gave Willian a 3-year deal. You gave Willian a 3-year deal and put him on 300k a week. Yeah, that's why Chelsea fans were laughing.
There's the club at Sam Chesky, bro.
You're only
You say Chelsea fans are bitchy.
You're only sat there and thought, you know what, yeah?
I don't know.
Bro, you let your goalkeeper go to a lower club and he performed better than
He performed better and he still couldn't finish. We still with star.
You just stop, fam. You don't know who your right back is. You've got Hector Bellerin, who's a model.
Tomiyasu, he's a young player. Obviously, I've never heard of him. Like, okay, people never heard of some of the players he signed before they came to Liverpool.
Who the hell is Aubameyang, fam? Missing.
He won the Golden Boot.
He's been missing like Madden since 2006, bro.
He won the Golden Boot.
Aubameyang's gone, fam. Let's not even go into this, bro. Let's not even go into this.
Listen. 20th of November, Antonio Conte's first game as Arsenal manager. He's dunking on you.
Wait, hold on. Vibes FC said, I hate Liverpool, but at least they didn't make a music video for a defensive midfielder.
I thought you. That video is good because all the revenue from that video went to charity.
Fam, this is how dead your club is, bro. That Mikel Arteta had to force an injured Partey onto the pitch. Like, no, bro, you're playing, fam. You're playing, bro. Man was injured. He was crying. I'm in pain. Help me. And man forced him to go back on the pitch, bro. Because that's the best you have. Your own captain told your fans to fuck off.
Your manager said, blame the wind for your L's.
Bro, your own captain told your fans to fuck off, bro. That's the end of the conversation. Your own captain turned to your fans, took the shirt off, and said, "Suck your mothers," and walked under the tunnel.
Listen. I ain't gonna condemn. Actually, shall I condemn it? I don't know. I don't think
Your other captain took a 350k a week wage and then stopped performing.
he got injured. The guy got malaria, bro. He got injured and they got malaria.
Is that your excuse why Aubameyang was dead last season because he got malaria?
He was ill. He was in hospital.
Oh,
and that's why he didn't
Bamford
the whole season. That's why he didn't perform for the whole season. Bro, Salah got
10 goals, 11 goals,
and still scored 20 goals, bro. Salah got a deadly virus twice last season and still scored 20 goals, bro. Your guy got malaria, bro. That thing's eradicated.
Greatest family team, the best team in the league. All right, just you scrape past top 4. The greatest family.
Vibes FC said the video is good. Nah, sorry, they have the audacity to use the CL ball in the video.
Bro, their manager told a 33-year-old Willian that we're gonna win the Champions League in 3 years. A year later, man put his wages down the toilet and said, "I'm going back to Brazil."
Bro, we released him saying because he's not welcome here.
Bro, that's not what happened, because if that was the reality, William would have took you guys to court and said, "You still owe me contractual money." The fact that he was like, "I don't care about the money, just let me go," shows you that it was a mutual agreement. It was kind of like,
the reason you're attacking Arsenal is you're insecure. The reason you're attacking Arsenal because you're insecure about Liverpool, bro. Your club ain't gonna do shit this year. You said, "Oh, we're the greatest champions in history." You scraped past top 4. You're gonna scrape top 4 again this year. You're nowhere near the level.
That's fine, because we will still make top 4, bro. We will still be playing Champions League football. You guys won't be playing Europa League football next season.
So you're gonna be in the Champions League football.
You guys won't, bro.
You're gonna be there to make up the numbers now, aren't you?
What, can I ask a question, Prime? And Will and everyone. Am I saying this? Reece James playing centre mid?
Reece James and Trent, so they're probably like switching between the two and rotating and stuff. Yeah.
Because he's been playing centre and he just took a shot and he hit bar.
Oh my god! I just seen that shot then. Oh my god!
Reece James tends to do that in a game sometimes. He'll drift in field and maybe try and pop a shot off. That question. Oh, O'Shea started off again.
Oh, he's went to surfer.
Exactly, bro. Man trying to chat to me about my club feeling insecure.
But I'm telling you factual information. You can't take it. You can't face the facts, bro. That you came with the greatest champions in history. You retain nothing. 0. Naught were retained.
What did you? The last time you won the league, you didn't retain it either. So what are you talking about, bro?
We won a trophy the following season. We won a trophy the following season.
No, you didn't.
Yes, 3 or 4. After that, we won the FA Cup the following season.
Oh, okay. The little FA Cups you guys count.
You win the FA Cup every season, bro. That's nothing. That's like, that doesn't mean anything when Arsenal talk about the FA Cup now. That doesn't mean anything, bro.
So if Liverpool won the FA Cup, we'll win all the time, bro. The reason this guy is because you can't take us winning trophy, bro.
Bro, the thing is though, at least I as a Liverpool fan,
you can't take it. You have to attack my club. I just put you factual information. You can't take it. You can't take it.
I'm cool with the truth, bro. The truth is Liverpool are in problems right now. We need to spend money, but at least I can pinpoint the problem. You don't know what your problem is, bro. You man need.
We know what the problem is. We know what the problem is. What do you mean? Any Arsenal fan with a functioning brain knows what the problem at the club is. It's the executive. What do you know you do? What are you telling Arsenal fans to think? It's the coach, it's the directors, and the owner.
And the players.
Okay. The coaching staff. Okay, wait. Let me finish, right? But who brought in those players? Who brought them in? Exactly.
It's not about who brought them in, though. The players are still shit,
but the players shouldn't be here anyway. Yeah, they're shit, but look who brought them in.
There's only one player at that club that you can actually sit there and go, yeah, we can build something around him, and that's Bukayo Saka. That's it. You don't have any other players, bro. The whole club is shit, bro. From top to
bottom. Team is shit.
I think both the teams have got problems. It's American owners.
Mm-hmm.
You've both got American owners that don't care about your club and don't really care about the future of your club or the fans.
Exactly.
You're
And that's a
both in the
fact.
same boat, so both you're not
We're
going to
not in
win
the
this
same boat.
argument.
How is this happening? Don't be putting Liverpool and Arsenal in the same boat, bruv. Like,
Oh, I saw your family saying, FSG, FSG, no,
finished third
give
last
it to
season.
harder FSG.
We
Give
finished
it to
top 3 last season. We were the 3rd best team in England last season, which is a fact, yeah? This season, we are going to finish top 4. Whether we finish
Andrew,
4th,
it's much
3rd,
more
2nd, or
entertaining than the
1st,
England game. I'll tell you that.
I don't know.
I don't
know.
think Liverpool can finish top 4. I think Liverpool finished 6th, luckily.
He
I don't think you're good enough to finish top 4.
Liverpool. I don't see how we don't finish top 4 because I don't see.
Salah gets injured. If Salah gets injured, you're not going to score goals.
Yeah,
if Salah gets injured, you won't be scoring any goals. If Van Dijk gets injured, you've got no central defence. So you can tell me all you like, but you ain't got no depth, stronger depth like Chelsea. We've got stronger depth. If Silva gets injured, we've got Christensen. If Jorginho gets injured, we've got Kovacic, who's coming with Kante, or now Sal. If we've got a striker that can't get injured, you've got Kai Havertz in place.
Wayne, to be fair, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Of course, look, it all comes down to this. If Salah gets injured, then where are we getting goals from? If Van Dijk gets injured, we're in a bit of a problem. The same with our midfielders, especially now when Wijnaldum's left. We do have problems. But the point is, last season, we had a lot of injuries. All these players are back now. We've also got the addition of Konate. Thiago and Jota have had a full season at Liverpool. So all of this is ifs and buts because as much as you can say players may get injured, they also may not get injured. And if we can have a relatively injury-free season, we will finish within the top 3 because this starting 11 injury-free is a top 3 side. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm just more worried about the future. I'm not worried about this season. I'm more worried about the future and investments.
Right, I get that, but you know this, right? Like you said, ifs and buts, and I would respect that. But if you look on history of Liverpool Football Club, how many times have you gone through a season without any of your players being injury for a long period of time?
But it was major injuries.
That's been very
major
rare.
Injuries to freak players. That's what fucked up our season. Van Dijk is most likely not going to get another ACL season-long injury. The seasons we won the Champions League and the Premier League, both Gomez and Matip suffered injuries during those seasons, so we're used to that. That's why we signed Konate. There's no issues with that.
Last season, excluding Van Dijk, if you're going to say that's a freak injury, the other injuries you had can occur again.
Yeah, of course.
Can I ask you a question?
Go on.
What number did Wijnaldum wear last year?
25.
He wore the 5, didn't he?
The 5, yeah.
Mbappe wants the 5. Mbappe's Liverpool confirmed. He wants the same number. Did Zidane wear the 5? Yeah.
Mbappe wants 5 at where?
Real Madrid.
Why does he want 5?
Because he wants the same one as Zidane.
Okay. Real Madrid will give him the 7. They did that with Hazard.
He wants apparently to make that a brand, like the Mbappe 5.
5 Mbappe. my lungs.
You know what, Paris Saint-Germain don't make any sense to me, bro. Because if you know this man's gonna go to Real Madrid anyway, then why are you declining all of their offers in the summer?
And what about the Champions?
Then surely you feel you're just gonna down tools.
Listen, I'll take the risk if it means sacrificing stuff because you got Lionel Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar. That can be any team in the world.
They're trying to hope that they win the Champions League and it makes Mbappe stay.
But he doesn't want to stay. He's already said he doesn't want to stay. It's got nothing to do.
He doesn't want to stay now, but they're hoping that they win the Champions League. Mbappe loves playing with Messi and stuff, and he stays at least for another few years, so they can re-sign him or give him a new contract and sell him for big money then. Because if he's worth 200 mil now, imagine what he'll be worth in another year or 2.
But then this is the problem with football because very soon players are going to end up not being you're going to see very soon, like in the next 3-4 years, a lot of teams, big clubs are going to end up losing big stars for free because who's going to go out and spend £1 billion on a player? And that's what Mbappe is going to be worth in 5 years' time. No one's going to spend £1 billion on a player. People don't even have the money to do that. That starts to dip into the net worth of the owner's actual money is $1 billion. No one's going to spend that. You get me? So it's just silly, bro. They're just ruining football.
C1 London says, Will, I see why you don't like Bamford. He ain't bad, but he is a bit frustrating to watch at times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, Will likes, Chiesa, so that doesn't count. Anyway, Chelsea Wolf says, flawless, called him Thiago Alcan average. 5 says, Thiago, sorry, Hermano Alcantara. Wolf says, FSG did you with no lube.
Bro, all the Thiago slander, yeah, it's not real, bro. You get me? It's not real. It's not real. It's Liverpool slander. That's all it is. Because Thiago has not performed any differently than he had at Bayern Munich or Barcelona the past 10 years. He comes to Liverpool and all of a sudden he's a flop, he's shit, he's this. But his numbers in terms of what he does on the pitch were exactly the same for Bayern Munich and Barcelona. So all it is that Liverpool, people just don't like Liverpool. That's all it is.
I expect his numbers to be better at Liverpool.
This is how everyone's going to see it, because Thiago is supposed to be that player to come in, was going to lift you again to be up for the titles. With Chelsea buying players around you, same as Man City, Thiago was that one player that's supposed to lift you, and then you end up signing Jota as well. But Thiago didn't. Compared to the two, Thiago looked like a flop to Jota, and Jota, only reason why he's right because he got injured the majority of the year, but he scored loads of goals when he wasn't injured.
Well, there you go. But I get what you're saying with that. Thiago was supposed to be that guy. I'm not going to sit here and lie to people. I said that as well. Thiago was going to be that guy, and obviously it didn't work out how we thought it would. But for people to say that he's a flop, for me that's just more gas than actual facts, bro. For people to say that Thiago's been a flop, when in actual fact he hasn't. He's performed exactly how he was supposed to perform. You know what I'm saying? So, can you guys, like Chelsea fans, say that if you signed Thiago and he put out the same performances that he did for Liverpool, you'd be disappointed?
Yep.
Well, what's this? Prime Thiago set the Premier League passing record versus Chelsea. That record is fugazi. Christensen had that before. It doesn't really count. But again, I guess it depends on perspective, because people will tell me Werner flopped, but my expectations on him, because I watched him in the Bundesliga, I don't think he did flop. I think he had a good season for someone's first season in the Premier League. So it depends on expectations and viewpoints. The way Liverpool fans gassed up Thiago.
As a striker, bro, he flopped because
he's not a striker.
This is an argument with Werner in going around Chelsea fans.
It's not an argument though. He's an inside forward.
No, yeah, I'm not disputing what you're saying, Prime, but saying there's as a fan base, there's a majority of them are saying he did flop because he was a striker. And then there's a majority of like you and myself are saying no, he didn't flop because he did what his numbers we thought he would do.
He contributed.
That's what I'm saying. There is an argument.
It's not. Well, it's not on decision. People expected crazy numbers, so that's why they think he flopped. I expect someone to come to the Prem and have a bit of adaptation problems. That's why to me he's not like Jadon Sancho. This season he won't. Based on my expectations, he's not going to flop because I expect him to have to adapt to a new league. But the way United fans have gassed up Sancho so much, he will flop because he's not going to live up to that his first season.
Let me reply to this. So Chelsea Wolf, yeah, you're saying that he's a flop, yeah. But see, because I know social media is full of banter, but I'm that guy that likes to speak facts. You get me? So explain with facts. Don't just say he's a flop like people with banter are he's shit. He's this. Explain with facts how Thiago flopped. And I don't believe in expectation makes you a flop. You either a flop because you did shit or you're a flop because you did good. So explain to me how he's a flop. What he did exactly.
Expectation can be because again, different different viewpoint. You can't. You're expecting. What am I trying to say?
You're a flop. You're only a flop if you perform badly. That makes you a flop.
But you say performing badly. Some of that is also subjective as well, right?
Well, no, bruv. Like, for example, we look at Arsenal. I'm going to use Arsenal as an example. Nicolas Pepe was a flop, not because of the price tag. That's just banter. Not because of the expectation. That's just banter. He was a flop because he performed badly. He didn't perform good as a player.
Okay, now me personally, from what I expected from Pepe since he signed, he's not a flop because I expected him to be average. However, the way Arsenal fans gassed him, plus his price tag, yes, he has been a flop. So it's based on expectation as opposed to say price tag and other stuff like that. So it depends. It can be subjective. The same way people are saying, there are some people who are saying Ronaldo, if he gets 20 goals in all competitions this season, it'll be a good season. But for other people who are expecting 30, 40, 50 goals from him, they will say that's a flop. No?
Fair enough. She said you have been speaking bollocks all stream. That doesn't answer the question. That just shows you've lost the argument. Because if you can't actually reply to what I've said, and you have to just come with that, then you've lost the argument there.
I mean, I guess it's up to O'Shea, but Chelsea Wolf, if you want to come on and I guess explain, and you guys can talk.
Come on. But the thing is, if when you have to say stuff like, you've just been talking shit or stream, then you've lost the argument because you can't actually think of an answer. So you just have to think of whatever you think is funny. But nobody laughed at your jokes, and you probably won't come on. So.
Yeah, I've posted a link in the chat if you want to come on and try and explain.
England's best midfielder, and Jack Grealish is coming on.
Hang on. Sorry, Samuel. Do not disrespect that manager and put him in Arsenal colours behind him. All right? He's a champion. Arsenal's not champion material.
Listen, he's gonna come in and make us champions.
No. You're lucky to get Eddie Howe this way.
Bro, come onto the stream then. Like, stop talking in the comments and come onto the stream. Like, I've got no time for this. I hate when people say things in comments and then don't come on. That's like the most annoying thing, bro. It's like being a keyboard warrior. Just because you say quick smart things like, son, you're not ready, and son, shut up, mate, you're talking bollocks, and you put a few numbers and percentages. Come onto the stream and give your opinions. Otherwise, you're just a keyboard warrior. And people are not going to respect you over us. We're the panel. They come to watch us, not you. So people are going to jump on you. They're not going to jump on us.
You're showing you're attacking the audience.
I am, bro, because that's what you do, bro. This is a show. We're talking to the people on the audience. I'm saying, come on.
That was a good chance. Well, I forgot there's a football game going on now.
Because this is where the entertainment's at.
This is where it's at, bro. Me talking rubbish for an hour and a half.
Trust me, the football ain't that entertaining, and we should be doing a lot better against Andorra than we are.
Only positive is 6 days until the Prem comes back.
Wait, a positive for who?
I mean, yeah, because I get to see Arsenal go back into the stadium again. I mean, the second time. I'm going to this match and the Tottenham match.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was an Arsenal fan, I would have given up going to games a long time ago, fam. That's just depressing, fam.
Chelsea Wolf, you haven't stated anything really. Just
No. I'll read this comment. No need to comment, son. I see the facts right there, kid. His figure's down 43%.
I don't know what the 43% is.
Yeah, so I'll highlight them. Come on.
That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Man just put something in the comments and was like, there you go, son. I spoke the facts, 43%. I don't need to come on. Like, you've not spoken any facts. You just said something. Come on, back up your stuff. Otherwise, you're just waffling. You're waffling. He is.
O'Shea, thoughts on Messi, like PSG as a whole, signing Messi for free, Donnarumma, Ramos?
The Paris Globetrotters, bruv. That's what I think of them. They're not a football club anymore. I half expect them to just go onto the pitch and just do football freestyle skills for 90 minutes. I don't even expect them to play games properly. They are literally the Globetrotters of football. You just signed Messi, Hakimi, Ramos, Donnarumma, Wijnaldum, along with Neymar a few years ago, Mbappe for 140 million. He's not a football club anymore. I genuinely expect them to just start doing football tricks and freestyles on the pitch now. I don't even expect them to play a game. They're not. It's ridiculous. And how is football allowing this, bro? How is football allowing this? Like, what? If football is supposed to be the fan sport, yeah, then football clubs should be forced in certain situations to reveal things. So I want PSG to reveal their finances to prove that they could back up the spends for what they've. You understand? Because there's no way you've got Ramos on a free, and you've got Messi on a free, but we know the signing on and the wages and all of that. You spent 150 million on Mbappe, 200 million on Neymar. However much money they spent on Hakimi, Donnarumma, it's ridiculous. It's becoming beyond the joke now. It's becoming beyond the joke. If United didn't sign Ronaldo, I was genuinely expecting them to sign him next season. It is beyond the joke.
Well, what's funny is they could still sign Ronaldo in 2 years.
Yeah, but they're not going to do that, though, are they? They're not going to sign a 38-year-old Ronaldo.
You don't think
Ronaldo is already back in Manchester in his house.
You genuinely don't think they'll sign Ronaldo?
I don't know, man. It's just, for me, it's just not football anymore, is it? It's just not football.
Wait, how long is Ronaldo's contract at United?
2 years.
What? I don't see him.
The thing is, you're saying that, and I'll obviously I'll agree with you majority of the time, but that's what you're saying. But the thing is with PSG is they're going to have now it's all the pressure on them because if they don't win the Champions League this year, the whole of the football planet are going to look at them and think, you just spent that money getting them players in for agents' fees and whatever, and you don't win the Champions League. There's a problem here because that shouldn't be happening. Because you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like they've got literally now gone to the point where there was an expectation of them last season, but they've just gone to another level with the players they've signed. So it's all the pressure on them. If they don't win nothing, then do you know what I mean? It's like Chelsea last season, we spent that money, but we never got called what they're being called right now because we put them for some reason because everyone didn't expect anything of us. But we won the league. We won the Champions League, do you know what I mean? So it's wait and see, isn't it? It's one of those things for them. Just wait and see what happens. And
that's the thing. Chelsea winning the Champions League as well has kind of put the pressure on PSG, as you said, because you guys rebuilt the team and nobody expected you guys to do anything.
And it's the manager they sacked as well. They sacked the manager that won the Champions League.
Exactly. For me, Chelsea winning the Champions League has put pressure on PSG to win it now because you have no excuse as a club. You've got and signed the best player, arguably the greatest player of all time, arguably one of the greatest centre-backs of all. Not arguably, he is one of the greatest centre-backs of all time. You know, Hakimi is a brilliant right back. Donnarumma is obviously the heir to Buffon in Italy, in Italian football at least.
Mendy's is a good young
He's only 21. He's only 21 as well.
Exactly.
Not Buffon. Donnarumma could end up being the greatest goalkeeper of all time, or of one of them anyway.
Yeah, look at his age.
If he copies Buffon, then he will be. Because Buffon, for me, was one of the best keepers when he was not in his older days, but when he was growing up in his late 20s, early 30s.
No, even in his older days, there's only very few goalkeepers who could, talk to Buffon. But look at this. Sorry, Sammy, you go.
Donnarumma's 21. He's got 20 years of his playing career left. So in the next 20 years, he has the potential to be great. Well, he already is great, but the best ever.
But then, to be fair to Donnarumma, and I will give him this to say this, it's not just Buffon he's got to come up against if he wants to be considered the greatest of all time. You've got to then go up against the likes of Julio Cesar, Iker Casillas, Victor Valdez, Schmeichel.
Dino's
exactly.
Match attacks, bro. That's match attacks. That's how I know about it.
Do you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of goalkeepers he's gonna have to, because nowadays we just talk about Buffon, bro, and we forget about the Peter Cechs, the Schmeichels, the Iker Casillas, the Julio Cesars, Victor Valdez, Manuel Neuer back in the day.
But I think what's like what Lauren just said. Donnarumma's been playing since he was 16 and since he broke through, he's been playing at a top class level.
Yeah.
Check. How old is he when he actually entered to being world class? Same with Valdez and Van der Sar and all of them. I don't think any of them started their career playing at the very highest level or being one of the best goalkeepers in the world.
Julio Cesar did. Iker Casillas did.
But again, that's few of them, and then they fell off. I remember Casillas still at Real Madrid, and he just fell off.
Wait, I remember a year ago, I asked Steve this question. I forgot to ask Prana's question. Who was better, Petr Cech or Iker Casillas?
Petr Cech all day. One of the greatest goalkeepers ever played the game.
Over Casillas.
I don't rate Casillas highly. I do not.
Wayne, Cech or Casillas?
I'll say Petr Cech.
The only
lovely number, but how many keepers can you sit here and say had a bad head injury, and when it said, right, I'm going to still play in goal, I'm going to put something on my head, what is that, to cover it, and say, right, I'm not going to change my way, I'm going to still keep like I normally keep. And he won us so many titles, and if it weren't for him, majority of the games, we would have never been there.
Won the stuff you won.
He was one of the best ever.
You know that saying that a goalkeeper wins you 12 to 15 points a season? That is because of Petr Cech.
Yeah.
Let's say Schmeichel as well.
Chelsea Wolf, Prime, I really rate you for dropping the sunglasses and hoodie, mate. Okay.
Like, you know what? There'll be no one like Petr Cech ever again, you know.
Yeah, he is rare, special.
Well, Schmeichel. I think the debate between him and Schmeichel is a fair debate, though.
No, that's agreeable. That's a fair debate. But the thing is, it's all like depending on your opinions of the situation, because you, like Prime says, there's certain players you can rate and certain players you don't rate, and that's your opinion. And that's how you see it. Do you know what I mean? So
no, it's not. I'm just talking about in terms of like I don't put Casillas or Valdez in the greatest goalkeepers of all time. I think they're only in there because of what they've won. But them as a goalkeeper individually, I don't think you could say.
Where do you guys rate Cesar?
So Julius Cesar's not better than Petr Cech or Casillas.
He's not better than Van der Sar. He's not better than Schmeichel.
Oliver Kahn. He's not better than Oliver Kahn.
I would put Cesar in the Casillas Valdez bracket.
No, but Valdez.
There's only one keeper in my mind is the best keeper in the world.
Who is it?
You remember that keeper? I don't know if you've not seen it, but the clip of the Cameroon keeper.
Higuita. Is it Higuita?
Yeah, I don't know his name, but the Cameroon keeper did a scorpion kick in backflips.
Higuita. Yeah, that's his name.
For a keeper to be ballsy to do that in a sort of match like that, I've got to give it to him.
You know, Petr Cech is just so special, man. I look at him now, he was something else.
Thing is, you was so fortunate that he got that time with you, but you didn't see the best of it. We did as Chelsea fans.
We already got one.
How do you guys as Chelsea fans feel about that? That he went.
No, wait. He did. The only thing is, he was actually really good. He won the Golden Glove in his first season. That's how good he was when he came to Arsenal.
I think honestly, right? With that Arsenal defense, I know they got some batterings and stuff, but I think he stopped it from getting a lot worse. Like, did he play in your 10-2 at Bayern Munich?
No, it was Ospina.
Oh, that was Ospina.
Yeah, 10-2, yeah.
Ospina played in all 3 games because they beat you 5-1 3 times.
Okay, 5-1. First one, 2015 was Czech, but the second one, 10-2, was Ospina. Okay. Yeah.
That 5-1 should have been a lot worse.
The Baku should have been a lot worse if it went for Czech.
Like Czech, I remember watching you guys those seasons and stuff, and he saved you guys from finishing lower in the league.
I'll tell you what, he's the best one-on-one shot stopper of all time. One-on-one, if there's the money on a player and Petr Cech, I got my money on Czech. Because the amount of one-on-ones this guy has saved is incredible. His positioning and he had dedication. He had dedication to any game he'd come up, any major game. He'd spend the whole day, like 10 hours, 12 hours of film, studying penalties from like the 2012 Champions League final. He was watching every. He was not a prime. He was watching every Bayern Munich penalty since 2005.
I know, but he only did that once. His penalty record is not the best per se.
No,
but he only did that. He only did that for the final, and it worked. So, He
No,
saved
but
it. I think he went the right way for every penalty, I think.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Anyway, guys, I've got to go. Thank you for letting me on. It means a lot. Big up everyone. Smash the like button for the guys and show your love and support to them. But yeah, thank you again, Brian, for letting me come on. Big up to yourself, boys. Have a good evening.
See you, bro. See you, Wade. I just like a pair check, man. Wait, the England score. Oh crap, they did. I missed it. Anyway, pair check, man, was so special. Who was another special player in that era? I know in the Premier League, Drogba was special. He was a special player. There's someone else. I know I'm missing someone. Frank Lampard. That Chelsea team was without Frank and Terry. I don't see. Unless the Chelsea will still be successful, but I won't see the success will be as immediate. I say if there was no Terry or Lampard, it'll be 6 years after Roman comes in that Chelsea win the league.
Bro, without Terry and Lampard and Drogba, those three players, Chelsea don't win any of the things they win.
Yeah,
with those, they don't.
Oh, by the way, how is Trent being in midfield?
I don't know. I got distracted. Prime of a question.
The stream is just wonderful. No more noisy waffling. I don't know why you don't come on the stream.
Chelsea 09 or 10. No, Chelsea 14, 15, and Chelsea 16, 17.
Chelsea what?
14, 15, or 16, 17.
The 2 title wins. So what? Mourinho's or Conte's?
Yeah. It's a hard question, ain't it?
Well, what is the parameter? What am I asking? What am I answering?
Which team do you prefer? Like more Chelsea, Mourinho's final title win or Conte's one? It's a hard question, ain't it?
Conte played what people would deem to be the more attractive football, I think. But I preferred Mourinho's because we won 2 trophies and we should have got to that Champions League final.
He lost but would he beat Barca in the quarters? That trouble Barca?
No. But we were in this. Were we in the quarterfinal or semi?
And you were round 16 that year.
Oh yeah, we did.
No,
I'm thinking of Jose's first year. First year, we got to the semi-final. If we had a striker that season, we win the Champions League. I believe we beat Real Madrid in that final because they had. Is it Zidane or Conte or is it Zidane or Ancelotti? Ancelotti. Oh no.
And they got a fluke goal.
I think we could have beaten Ancelotti in that final if we had Costa and Fabregas that season instead. We would have beaten Ancelotti in that final.
I look back to 15. What the fuck happened to Chelsea that season, man? Was it? I know Mourinho went, but what the hell happened? 15, 16. It went down so quickly.
Yeah, it wasn't just a Mourinho thing. Well, yeah, but it is what it is.
I mean, you won a title for I think if you were in the Champions League in 16, 17, I don't think you are as good in 16, 17.
Probably, I don't. Maybe. No, well, maybe, but again, we
Here's a question.
Yeah.
If Chelsea was successful in their pursuit of Steven Gerrard, do you think you guys would have won another Champions League?
They win in 08. They win the Champions League in 07, 06 or 07.
Wait, what do you mean? When would we have signed Gerrard then?
I think it was 06.
No, 05. No, 05.
Was it 05? Okay, so do you think you guys would have won more had you been successful in the pursuit of Gerrard?
They would have won the Champions League in 07 and 08. They would have reached the final.
Yeah, because we have more. We have added quality to our team. So yes.
And it benefits England more as well.
Yeah, because Mourinho and we also had Ancelotti. Those two would know a way to play Gerrard and Lampard in midfield.
No, don't forget Avram Grant. Wait,
I don't rate Avram.
wait. Avram Grant you nearly won a title and got to the UCL final and he still got sacked.
I don't know. He's not.
I need to ask
Avram Grant gets disrespected, yes, but I don't know. I don't think he's the best.
I need to ask Andrew or someone on Chelsea once, like, what the hell? Why was he sacked? And then he brought in Scolari.
Scolari, you know.
Scolari. Yeah,
it could be worse, bro. We were dealing with Roy Hodgson in 2010. Man couldn't even say his name.
To answer your question about Gerrard, yes, because we have more added quality. So yeah, arguably. But again, if we didn't sack Mourinho the first time, we'd kept him the end of his third season. Then I believe we would have won a Champions League anyway. So I don't think it's just but yeah, with Gerrard, yes, because it's added quality. Well, in theory, it is, yes. England would have. I think England would have won a trophy if Gerrard had come to Chelsea.
I think Chelsea win the Champions League in 07 or 08. 09, you get to the final. 2012, you win it as well.
Wait. You said 08, 09. Was that when
Barcelona?
Was that when they first won it with Pep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, wait. No, 06 or 07, probably. 06 or 07, you reached the semi-final, but you got knocked out by Liverpool on pens. So 06 or 07, you reached the Champions League final. 07 or 08, you reached the Champions League final. And 08 or 09, you reached the UCL. So 3 Champions League finals in a row.
It depends. If we're playing Pep in the final, it depends if we had Mourinho at the time. Yes, we beat him because.
You need Barcelona in the semi-final with the Gus hitting.
I know, and that's my thing because Fergie in that final against Barca, he was extremely naive. There are ways to stop Messi, and he should have done that instead of just playing a 4-4-2. But
I think in future people are going to be looking back to Jurgen Klopp's tactics when they want to learn how to nullify Messi. But there we go. No more.
Messi's been nullified a plethora of times, but
you have to look at Joachim Löw.
Look at Chelsea. How many times have Messi played against us and not scored? Oh no, the Lingard overhype will start again.
Yeah, he scored.
He's no future in your dead club. Your squad cost 3 left back and haven't won a CL. What? It's coming home. Oh, England, yeah, it's coming home.
What do you mean Champions? The Champions League was made in Switzerland. So unless it's not coming to Geneva, so unless young boys don't win it, then Champions League ain't coming home.
Young boys.
I love when people say it's coming home to do with England, bro. Like, football wasn't invented in England. People saying it's coming home. It's like, well, it's not though, is it? The Chinese played football 1,000 years before England.
It's never been home.
It has. 66. That was the last time it was home. Actually, football technically came home this year because there was a major tournament match in England. So technically, the football did come home.
The Soccer Aid is not a major tournament.
England lost yesterday in Soccer Aid.
Yeah. England lose all the time. Yeah, bro.
Lee Mack scored a goal.
It's my goal. It's my goal to play in Soccer Aid.
I think the most likely anyone from the terrace to play in Soccer Aid would be Anita.
Prime, I thought they were playing for you in Soccer Aid.
What?
I thought they were playing for you in Soccer Aid.
Oh my! Oh my god!
I love it. I just love winding people up. I'm sorry, Prime. That was uncalled for.
Okay.
At least my job is going to be the next year, Prime.
Now let me shout out to Prime though, man. Prime's been a good friend. Prime's been a good friend. I had a few personal issues recently, so Prime, let me shout out to Prime and shout out to Prime. Big up Prime.
No need to thank me. I try. But yeah, Maya Jama. She wants to play in next year's soccer aid, so I'll be doing a man marking job.
Oh, Saka scored a header.
Jeez, my jammer, you know.
Listen, you see that video of Vertonghen when he's chasing the Aston Villa player and he pulls his trousers down?
Who?
Vertonghen pulled down the Aston Villa player's trousers. Someone put that video up saying, me at Soccer Aid in 2022.
Nah, that's not too bad. But yeah, I do want to play in
You know,
soccer aid. I will.
Soccer Aid always sells out, you know? Like, no matter it be 70,000 or 50,000, it's always sold out.
It's the first time the Etihad has ever had a full stadium.
Wait, hold on. It's 2021 and Ty and Kelechi are on big YouTube in their feelings about Troy's comments made in 2017. Are they still talking about that? Wolves fan.
His comments.
You know, Troy Deeney said Arsenal lack cojones.
Wait, I know some things that has happened in the club. I can't really say it publicly. No, I can't.
Is this from yesterday?
No, it's something.
Yeah, cool.
Very.
Call me later. We'll speak later.
How many? I can only do it one-on-one.
Speaking of
yesterday, the biggest beef for YouTube was squashed.
Are you sure? Johnny still hates me. Okay.
Now,
Johnny still hates me, but okay.
Oh, you don't have the biggest.
Who's this vibes anyway? Who is that?
I don't lie, bro.
Let's not get onto it on here. There's no point. Alright.
Don't bring your beef onto
channels.
What?
I said don't bring your beef onto channels. Just leave it.
No, Shay's talking about Fives FC.
Oh, okay.
I don't have beef. I'm me as a person. I don't care.
Let's just not go into it. There's no point.
I thought he was KJ. That's why I said he's vibes FC. I thought he was KJ. I'm gonna say, well, bring him on the show. No, I did because I was reading the comments and it said something about KJ, and then when his name was vibes, I thought, is that KJ?
KJ is on height restriction for Soccer Aid. That's what he said.
Oh.
I'm not KJ. I'm over 5 foot.
We need to curve our Maya Jama talk, Prime, because we have 2 minors on the show now, so we have to sort of curve how
I was the whole time. I was the one that brought it up. What the fuck are you on about? I was the one that brought it up.
I'm not KJ. I'm over 5 foot. Wow.
Listen.
Oh, KJ is not as short as you guys think. He's almost as tall as me. So.
How tall are you, Prime?
5'11".
He's probably taller than you, O'Shea.
Shut up, Prime. You're not 5'11". Stop lying, bruv. You're nowhere near 5'11", bruv. Stop it, bruv.
Bro, I'm African.
What? That music. Oh, that makes sense.
No, but you're also Irish too. You're also Irish too.
Manager?
Huh?
Why are you He's not joining you.
I'm just put a kind of a picture of a manager at a specific press conference at a stadium. Okay.
Wasn't you that tried to say that I'm the only one with a picture that isn't real, bro? Fucking hell, I just clocked what your picture is, bro.
Well, my picture's real though. This is the actual picture.
But it's not a picture that's ever going to come true, bro. It's never going to come true.
Well, it has come true because the picture was taken there and you're sitting there. Exactly. So the picture has
you must have beaten us that day.
Yeah. How do you know? By his face.
Because Conte never won at the Emirates.
Oh, yeah.
He only drew 2-2 in the league, and then he lost in the League Cup, and lost in the league the year before that. I remember that game. Jack Wilshere was it Bellerin and Jack Wilshere that scored?
Yeah.
Bellerin scored a screamer.
Last minute, yeah. That was like one of the
Courtois that game was one of the best keepers.
What?
Let's be real. Conte is not going to join Arsenal, bro. You man are going to be stuck with Mikel, the yes man Arteta, for the next couple of seasons, and then you're just going to end up going down the list of managers, Sam Allardyce, and these type of managers.
Stans is tweeting Bukayo Saka made the country proud. Wow.
You know what, on the subject of Bukayo Saka, I hate to say it, but Bukayo Saka is not going to be like Trent, Greenwood, or Foden, where he spends the rest of his life at that club. Trust me, he will leave Arsenal at some point. Yeah, I can see that happening.
I don't see
I
it.
can see him joining Liverpool.
But he
I
won't.
can actually see that happen.
You only go
I can see
someone
him
out.
joining United as well.
You only go somewhere foreign. The club won't sell to.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
the club won't sell. Cough, cough, Robin
The club
Van
was sold.
Persie. Cough,
That's
cough.
why the club sold Oxlade-Chamberlain, Jack Wilshere. Stop
You know
it.
what? Manchester Oxlade-Chamberlain, you know, we
Van
scammed you for
Persie as
40
well,
mil.
O'Shea.
We
Van
scammed you
Persie
for
to
40 mil.
United.
We've scammed Manchester for 40 mil. Come on.
I mean, to be fair, Oxlade-Chamberlain has as many European trophies. Well, he has more because he won Super Cup. More
No, but did he
trophies than
contribute?
the club.
Will, did he contribute to that?
He did.
Yes, he did.
Oxlade-Chamberlain was a banger in his first couple of seasons at Liverpool. He was cold, bro.
First
It's only
season,
injuries
and
He
that
was
fucked him
scoring
up.
long shots versus Man City. I remember.
Yeah, but
Exactly,
that
bro.
was, he didn't. They didn't win anything that year.
Bro,
Okay,
Oxlade-Chamberlain
fine.
put in better performances at his first season for Liverpool than he ever did for the whole decade he was at Arsenal. Facts, bro.
So you clearly never seen any Arsenal games. You've never seen an Arsenal game since from 2010 to 2017.
Bro, he put in bangers for Liverpool, bro. It's just injuries
And
that
guess
fucked
what?
Oxlade-Chamberlain.
We might as well just name this football debate or football waffle.
I'm just bored, fam. That's why I've come on, not serious, because I didn't know what it was about.
Yeah,
so I
because it's
just came on.
England. No one cares about England, really. I mean, I'm choosing to go. I might support Spain soon, you know?
I mean, you say no one cares about England, but 10 people are watching this currently. Thank you,
No,
everyone.
they're
that's
watching
here.
us, not for England.
Yeah, I know. Well, I was just shouting at the channel.
He was making a joke, Will. He was trying to promote the channel, Will. Shit, Will. If anyone watching this has been offended by some of the comments made on tonight's show, you can complain at gogetalife.com, at gogetalife.com.
You know what?
I thought he was gonna say that you can complain at Brian.
You know what? Yeah, my last name's Gunner, right? So that means I can only support one club.
Fuck's sake.
Samuel, don't do that, because Samuel, you squashed the beef when we were twerking yesterday. Don't do that.
Samuel twerks for everyone, man. Allow him, bro. He's a child, bro. He's only like 15, bro. Allow him.
Listen, no, the person. No, wait. The person that. No, I won't say it. The person that used to twerk for good God. What we did.
Wait, Samuel,
DC?
you support
Nothing.
Spain, don't you?
Yeah, and England. But I'm a bigger England fan than a Spain fan. But I support Spain. Yeah.
Really? Because you were only on the terrace for reaction for the Spain game, but okay.
Because the England games, I went out with my friends to watch it with them.
You have friends.
Samuel,
He doesn't go. Where did you go out with your friends, bruv? I know for a fact you were getting ID, bruv. Going to the park with Vimto and
Yard.
Red Bull.
I can't go to the friend's yard.
Red Bull. Oh.
So I get ID checked to go into someone's yard, you know. Now imagine that was real, you know. You go to someone's house, you get ID checked.
Samuel, it's Corona times. You shouldn't be going out anywhere.
I might do that,
So
you know. I might, you know, if Prime ever comes to my house, I might just ID him and be like, "Fam, you're not on the list, bro. You come in, bro. Like, I don't know who you are, bro."
Why would I ever go to ends?
I don't live in ends. I don't. You live in ends, you dickhead. I know where you live as well. You live in rough ends, bruv. This guy lives in the hood, and he's trying to chat to me about the hood. This guy left. I'm not gonna bait out where he lives, obviously.
I
but
think
put
it's
it this
4-0.
way, man left Ireland, bruv, and went and lived in the hood.
Like what player scored? Saka, yeah. Saka, yeah.
Bro, Ireland is ends.
Bukayo Saka.
I am confident that I would walk around Belfast laughing at the IRA and nothing.
I don't live in Belfast.
Lives in Southern Ireland.
Belfast's in Northern Ireland, isn't it?
Well, there you go. How is Ireland the hood? Because the IRA were only around Northern Ireland. So how is Ireland the hood? Belfast is the only rough part of Ireland, bro. The rest of Ireland isn't the hood, fam.
I feel like Chelsea was comment.
What?
He's gonna get. Oh, she's gonna go at him now.
I'm not, bro. Let me see what his comment is.
Samuel more mature than the LFC kid, though. Chat's more sense.
I respond. Oh, she responded to Chelsea.
I've got no time, bro. Listen, I've got no time. I told him to come onto the stream, yeah, and he won't come onto the stream. Do you think I've got time to reply to people's comments, bro? Listen, I have money. I don't have time to reply to people's comments, yeah. So, at the end of the day, if you want to come onto the stream and chat to me, then come onto the stream and chat to me. If not, yeah, Chelsea Wolf.
And the game's
Stay in
over.
your lane, bro.
Vibe said, scrap Jake Paul and them, man. We need Chelsea Wolf versus O'Shea.
Bro, come on, fam. I know already that it would be very, very difficult to find someone physically capable of dealing with me. So that wouldn't even be a problem. If that's what you man are, if that's what you man are trying to set up.
I think
Yeah,
Apart
do
from
that.
Prime's different, bro. Prime's a scary guy, bro. Prime, he's. I don't want to deal with.
I know someone's scary. I'm not a scary person. Apparently, you might get invited to the studio one day. It's safe. Creepy little safe.
Wait,
He's a
who's inviting him
creepy
to? Who's inviting him to studio?
No, I saw a stream. I think they're bullshitting with him. Like, oh, Safe, come to the studio one day. Terry and them were bullshitting Safe, and then I think Safe knows where it is. I have a feeling.
Safe's gonna. Well, if he's in the what you call it, the if he's a member, then he'll definitely know where it is.
He knew where Terry's work was, bro. That's how. So he definitely knows where.
Yeah, Safe. If Safe is invited to studio, I'm not coming down.
Listen, all of us are hiding.
Check that searches.
Listen.
Oh, I'm actually having Jorginho debates in 2021. Oh my lord.
Prime will take Liverpool kids gal. Prime's that G. Okay.
Why are you up man's ass, bro? He's licking his ass, bro. Bare bum licking. Man's bare bum licking, bro. Take Prime's dick out of your mouth, bro. Listen. Stop sucking man off, bro. Because I've seen some of his comments, bro, and he's bare licking man.
Where did he go?
Because oh my god.
Yeah, I've got 2.5 million gal.
Now look. And plus anyway, Prime doesn't get gal, so there's no point even saying that. Prime will tell you he doesn't get gal, bro. Prime knows this, so let's stop, fam. Prime's gal was giving. You know what I'm saying, bro? He bowcats, fam. He bowcats. He's dirty, fam.
Wait, what's wrong? What's wrong with being? There's nothing wrong with doing that, bro. There's nothing wrong with doing that, bro.
Listen, I'm going to say it is England qualify for the World Cup. I haven't officially been already. I mean, every team qualifies on this.
Actually, you know what, Prime? You know the Arsenal thing I was chatting to you about on the phone, the skit thing. I don't say what it is yet, but what do you think that's a good idea? Would you be up for that?
Yes. My only thing is, it's going to sound big-headed. I'm not famous or anything, but my only thing is, if one or two people recognize me, then it's going to get baited and it won't work.
We're probably going GRM Daily.
No, not GRM Daily.
Mixtape Madness, Link Up TV.
Yeah, I know it'd get baited, but do you know? So if it didn't, bro, I just think it would be sick, bro, if it worked. Do you know what I'm saying? I think it would bang as a video as well.
Yeah, no, I think it would work. It would be sick. I don't know, maybe. If I wore like a disguise or something or a hat, maybe.
Yeah,
could do. You always wear a hoodie with the hoodie up and massive headphones and all.
He's got a mad deformed head, bro. He's just had surgery on it. That's what it is. He used to have a mad deformed head.
Allow it.
No, that's a conjoined action with this because I'm looking fresh. Oh, thank you. I need a haircut actually, maybe, but yeah, thank you.
Where's that green hoodie, Prime? The iconic green hoodie.
I don't know where it is. I think I threw it away.
Man lost his iconic clothes, you know. Actually, when you had that trim with that relaxed hair.
Okay, relax. That was before it became a gallus. Relax.
A gallus, you know. I love this guy. Man, that's before I became a gallus. Man did a few months with the terrorists, and they gave him some props, and then he turned into Usher.
Oh my god!
Who's Usher?
Oh my god, that's worse.
Shut up, Prime. You know who Usher is, man. Stop it, man.
I don't, but okay.
Also, Prime, do you know
that was before Manscaped. Wow. What did you say, Sam? No?
Do you know who R. Kelly is, though?
Oh, no, not R. Kelly. Fucking hell.
I know R. Kelly, but I've never listened to a song.
My body.
Me know by my body.
I believe I can fly.
We're not doing our Kelly prop on this channel.
It's not our Kelly prop.
It's
It's
just
a good team. Guys, I'm gonna go because I'm gonna join a space. Is the game over?
How is
Yeah,
it
let's
terrorist football tactics today? Why do people
Alright.
keep defensive football is not
People.
cool? Is the game over?
Yeah, it ended like 10 minutes ago.
All right, cool. So we can end this then. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably
Yeah,
have a phone call, Julio.
Is there anything
I'm
you guys
done.
want to add?
No, nothing. England have already qualified. What I hate. Listen, scrap international qualifiers. I don't care. It's just shit. Scrap them.
Anything you guys want to add though? Shout out your socials and that.
Yeah, go on, Sammy.
Send me for listen to AFC on Twitter. You can find me on Football Terrace on YouTube. And here First 11 TV from the Ladham's Prime as well. And O'Shea as well. Back he's find me on Twitter. Finally active again.
Yeah, man. You can catch me in your girls' yard. You can catch me on Twitter at ShayJ_O. You can catch me in Nigeria. And you can catch me. Listen, you know my socials anyway, fam. So.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, shocking. Let's end it on that. Goodbye, everyone. See you Wednesday for England. See you Wednesday. England play again.
There are games tonight. We can go live again. What's up?
Yeah, see what's up then.
Yeah, who's playing tonight? Germany, Armenia, Spain, Georgia.
Actually, wait. Armenia are above Germany in their qualifying right now.
Are they?
Yeah,
oh,
Armenia.
Cool. We might. All right, cool. We can go live then for that because
I want a big
also
panel. I want a big panel for that though.
For which?
The Germany game.
But no one's going to come to watch Armenia.
No, but we can just say it's a watch along in general. Invite people.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool.
I want a funny panel. Come on. Sam, you like
a funny panel? Okay, so you're not on that then.
Oh.
No, but your hairline is still prime.
I still get 5.2 million gal, but we move. Anyway, let's end this.
You've never seen gal in your life, bro.
Bye, everyone. Love.
I'm gonna end this before Shay says something.
Prime likes boys. He told me Prime likes boys.
No. Why? I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it.
Are you gonna apologize?
You're gonna get Indiana channel taken down.
I'm sorry for outing Prime. He wasn't.
Okay, bye.
No, Prime is a prick. You're still live as well, you know.